What I find fascinating about Kris's approach to using styles of music in conjunction in one piece, really diverse styles of music, from romantic classical style to an earlier romantic style like Schubert, to Bach, to rap, to hard rock, is that he's not just throwing these styles into the piece arbitrarily. They're generally used either as a means to express what a character is feeling, or as a means to express the identity of a character, who they are. So for example, the daughter of the Strom family, Ruth, is not in the classical tradition. She's a little bit of a rebel. She marries a Black Panther. She's on a different path from her brothers, who are more, her brother Jonah is a classical opera tenor, and her other brother Joey is a pianist who can play jazz and classical, but he's still pretty much on the sort of standard traditional paths of music, whereas she's a rebel, and that's expressed in the piece, for example, in the fact that she has a big rap number, which comes kind of out of nowhere, but it fits because it's about the character, it's about the identity of the character. What's different is, first of all, this idea that you're working with someone who's alive, who's able to change the piece as it's being prepared for performance. That's really unusual, that we were in a rehearsal and the composer's there and can say, you know what I wrote there doesn't actually work the way I thought, so let's change it to this. That's a wonderful process of creativity that's collaborative. That's really fun. And the other thing that's different for the conductor in a world premiere is that you feel really the responsibility for the future of the piece. You understand that the premiere is the spark that can ignite, a wonderful, long future for a piece, and I take that really seriously, and I put a lot of energy into making that as good as I can. This particular piece is unique in my career. The feeling that you're bringing an opera to the stage, a music theatrical production to the stage that is really contemporaneous in its subject matter, and I'm talking about social justice, talking about Black Lives Matter. This was supposed to be performed a year ago, and we thought it was relevant then. It's just as relevant now, and being able to be so connected to the zeitgeist with the work that you're putting on stage is a really meaningful experience. When I started reading The Time of Our Singing, I thought I had a pretty good overview of the history of the social justice movement. By the time I had finished reading the book, my awareness had been so enriched and so deepened. On the one hand, I thought, fantastic that we're doing this opera that will make people aware of this in a theatrical context. And on the other hand, I thought, wow, this has already been an incredibly long journey from the time of Bush, through Obama, through Trump. There had been unbelievable fluctuations in the idea of what it means to be part of a society with one or other identity or understanding of one's place. So I do think an incredible amount of progress has been made in the discussions that are underway, but I do also think that there's an incredibly long way to go. And from my point of view as an artist, I just want to feel like I've made my contribution. And that's kind of all you can do in the frame of your life, make the contribution that you can make. And part of mine is in the form of this opera.